Good afternoon and welcome to a special edition of Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm your host, Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq. We're celebrating the one-year anniversary of the acquisition of eVestment. Joining me at MarketSite is Luciani. He is the Chief Operating Officer of eVestment, and Bjorn Sibbern, he's the Head of Global Information Services at Nasdaq. Thank you very much for joining us at MarketSite. Now let's learn more about eVestment as we celebrate the one-year anniversary today.
Sure. So eVestment was founded in 2000. And over the last 18 years, we've created the world's largest, most comprehensive institutional investor database. That database has traditional investment strategies and alternative investment strategies, so hedge funds, things like that. And we're headquartered in Atlanta. We sold the business in October of last year, like you mentioned, and we are part of Nasdaq's GIS division.
All right, and Bjorn, why was eVestment an attractive target for Nasdaq's Global Information Services team?
So first of all, eVestment is a fantastic company, so we are so happy about what we have seen with eVestment so far. It's a great management team, it's a great team, so they have delivered fantastic so far. The reason why we liked eVestment, besides it's a fantastic company, is for us it was a little bit a new journey when we launched our strategy to move into a new type of data that is not exchange related, so data related to buy side. So that's one part. And it is also for us to get a little bit closer to a new customer segment, buy side customers.
All right, and Jean, why did you make the move to the Nasdaq family?
So that's a great question. We were fortunate enough to have a lot of interest in our company when it was up for sale last year. And the decision to go with Nasdaq was we felt there was a very strong cultural fit. There was a lot of similarities in what our core values were: integrity, focusing on our employees, delivering great products, and just being a market leader in what we do. And we felt like we were very well aligned with Nasdaq and the people that we met. And then just while we were both in the financial industry market, our industries didn't overlap, so there wasn't a lot of channel conflict right there. And what we were able to do is have two different financial sectors that we're able to realize some synergies with.
So how does eVestment and Nasdaq, how do we work together?
Yeah, so right now we've been collaborating a lot on our sales in especially areas where we haven't had a presence before. For instance, the Nordic areas where Nasdaq has a very, very strong brand. In Asia as well, where Nasdaq has a strong brand. They've been able to provide us with a lot of leads to new sales and new opportunities in those areas.
All right, and Bjorn, I'll ask you the same question, how we're working together.
Yeah, so I think integration is hard, but I actually feel that we have done a fantastic job. We do what we call light touch integration. So the eVestment team, the eVestment management team is very strong. So we, to a large extent, let them run by their own. They have some fantastic data points they would like to look at from a Nasdaq point of view. We do cross-selling. So we work on many different areas, but to a large extent, eVestment continue to run on their own and to continue the great growth story.
All right, well, excited to celebrate 1 year, but what about going forward? What's next for eVestment and Nasdaq?
Yeah, I think it's a lot of exciting times are ahead of us. I think the synergies will continue to develop. I think we continue to learn best practices from each other, which is very, very exciting for us to have the ability to learn and grow off of such a huge brand and such an established company that we're now partners with. We are looking to continue to expand in other areas, and I think Nasdaq also provides a great growth opportunity and a career opportunity for a lot of our employees that we didn't have before.
All right, and Bjorn, do you see it the same way too? There's a lot
of and some of the few wins we have already had. So the eVestment team in London, in Hong Kong, in Sydney have moved into our offices. So the teams are now sitting together, sharing ideas, sharing customers. So we start to see the first benefits of that. So that's a first early great step we have had. Now we start to look at the data sets. Now we start to look at where can we cross-sell more. So that's the journey we have started. And what I actually like is it's actually that Nasdaq can also learn a lot from eVestment. So it's actually we give each other quite a lot both ways, which is very positive.
All right, well, thank you both for joining us at the MarketSite, and congratulations again on the 1 year anniversary.
Sure, thank you.
And thank you for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.